Hello and welcome to the part 2 of this video, and the topic is adjectives. I hope everyone is staying at home and staying safe. So before we start this video, we will do a little recap that what we have done in the previous video. Okay, in previous video we have learned that what is adjective. If you not remember, I will make you remember again that adjective is a word which describes the noun or giving some more information about the noun. We have also known that there are 7 parts or there are 7 types of adjectives, which are adjective of quality, which is telling some quality about a noun. Next one is adjective of quantity, which is saying that how much that noun is, which is telling about the quantity. That's why it's called adjective of quantity. Next is adjective of number. In this we are talking about either the number of the particular noun or the order of the particular noun. Next is demonstrative adjective, in which we are talking about the placing of the noun, that where it is placed. It is this, that, these, those are the demonstrative adjectives. Next is possessive adjective, in which we are talking about ownership, in which we use his, her, mine, yours, all these are possessive adjective. Next is interrogative adjective, in which we ask question, who, what, whose, all these are called interrogative adjective. And the last one is emphasizing adjective, in which we particularly emphasize on something, like I have seen with my own eyes. So we are emphasizing on own, so own will be an emphasizing adjective. So that was about the previous video. Now let's move on to this video. In this one we will learn about 3 particular things, or you can say that I am covering 3 particular points of adjective in this video. First is how to place an adjective or the order of the adjective. So you can see in this slide I have made a topsy-turvy plateau, in which I have written that the short form of it is osis com. Okay, why we are using it? Suppose for one noun we are using 3 or more than 2 adjectives at the same time, then which adjective we will put first? Okay, so the short form of it is osis com, which means for that O stands for opinion, S stands for size, A stands for age, S again stands for shape, C stands for color, O stands for origin, M stands for material, and P stands for purpose. So in this order we will place the adjective. Okay, suppose you have a group of word in which it is written that an old house. So old, this is the only adjective in this. If I will say that a blue old shirt, okay, so blue is color and old is age. So which one will come first? Obviously the age will come first, then the color will come as per the list. So what will be that? A old blue shirt. In the next slide we will read about more examples of order of the adjective. I have taken 3 examples. One is green big eyes. So here you can see that big is size and green is color. Eyes is the noun. So which one will come first according to the list? Obviously size will come first and then the color. So the particular answer will be big green eyes. In the same way, an old lovely house. So in which lovely is opinion and old is age. So in the answer lovely will come first, then come the old, and then will be the noun. So the answer will be a lovely old house. Now come on to the next. A serving bowl, small Japanese. So in which you can see serving is purpose, bowl is obviously the noun, small is size, and Japanese is the origin. So what will be the correct order? A small Japanese serving bowl. Okay, so that was about the order of the adjectives. I hope you have understood about that. Now we are moving on to our next topic, which is called the formation of adjective. So we have seen there are many nouns or verbs are there, and we are putting some suffix in it and making those nouns or verbs as adjectives. So there are 14 types of such kind of suffixes which we use to change the noun or a verb, or in certain case other adjectives also, to turn into adjective. So first one is able, able. So like that, advisable or punishable. Okay, these kind of words are made from advise or punish, in which we are adding the suffix of able and turning it into adjective. Next one is evil, ible. The example is terrible. L, the next suffix is l, al. I have taken an example is brutal. In same way, there is another suffix which is called ar, like angular or burglar. These type of words can be made because of this. 8 is the next suffix. Passionate is the example. En is the next suffix, and we can make words like wooden, taken, like that. Full, so hopeful, purposeful. So these type of words we can make with the help of full, beautiful. Next is less. Less is the suffix, and we can make harmless, worthless. These type of words can be made with this suffix, and those will be called adjectives. Like that, icy, like poetic, ish, ish, childish, ive, talkative, ly, weekly, ous, famous, and the another one is some, in which we can put tiresome or boresome. Okay, some words like this. So like this, we can form adjectives with the help of these 14 suffixes. There is one more suffix which is say y. Okay, if we will put only y, and it will turn into adjective. That will read later. Now I hope you have understood both the topics which we have done so far, the order of the adjective and the formation of the adjective. Now our next topic is degree of comparison. Now you have to understand here, as a human being, we are always being compared. Okay, either your parents is comparing with the neighbor's child, or the teachers are comparing you with the other student, or maybe in other cases also. So here I have taken two examples where there are three boys, Ajay, Vijay and Rajesh. One is tall, another is taller, and Rajesh is tallest. So in the other photo you can see that there are three situations, same person. First one is cold, where he need not to wear that much of things. Next one is colder, and the third one is coldest. Okay, so in this way we prepare the degree of comparison. Okay, so the base form is called positive. When we are comparing with two people or two things, then this becomes comparative, and which is the highest form of this thing will be called a superlative. Okay, like I have taken some example here, like sweet. If it is positive, then the comparative form of this will be sweeter, and superlative form of this will be called sweetest. So you can see the positive is sweet, and we are adding er in it, and it became comparative. And when we are adding est in it, it became sweetest, and that is superlative. In another example, white, whiter, whitest, easy, easier, easiest, useful, more useful, most useful, wet, wetter, wettest, and bad, worse, and worst. So in all these examples you have seen some pattern. Okay, all these words has been precisely selected because these are different kind of words. Now I will tell you in the next slide that how we can form these words from positive to comparative or superlative. Like there are certain words in which if we are putting er on the positive form, it will become comparative, and if we are putting est in it, it will become superlative. Like examples: young, younger, youngest, old, older, oldest. So you can see the young is the positive form and we have put er in it and it became comparative, and when we put est in it, it became superlative. But in the next point, if you'll come and you'll see that these words like large and wise, there is already a e present there. So to change these type of words into comparative, only we have to put an r. And when we have to change these type of words into superlative, only we have to put st. Let's see the examples. Noble, and we put an r on it, so it become nobler, and when we put st in it, it become noblest. Large, larger, largest, wise, wiser, wisest. So these are the two examples. There are two more. In this third point, we can see that if a word which is end with y, then we will remove the y and put ier to make these kind of words of these positive forms into comparative, and we have to put iest to make these words into superlative. Let's see the examples. Lovely, lovelier, loveliest, heavy, heavier, heaviest. So here you can see that lovely is a word which is end with y, and in the comparative form I have removed the y and put ier in it, and it became comparative. And in the superlative form we have to put iest in it and it become superlative. So remember, if the word will end with y, then we have to remove the y and put ier in it to make it comparative, and iest in it to make it superlative. Same thing is with heavy, heavier, heaviest. Now there is one more rule in which there are certain words in which we cannot put er or est to change it into comparative or superlative. So in these words we put more to change into comparative and most to change it into superlative. Like careless, more careless, most careless. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Important, more important, most important. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. So these type of words, there is no particular rule about it that which word particularly we have to put like this, but there are certain words in which we have to put more and most to change that into comparative and superlative. So that was all in this video. In the next video I will come up with the change of sentences from the positive to comparative and comparative to superlative, and there are certain adjectives, and I will tell you that how to put those adjectives in proper place, like few, a few, the few, little, a little, the little, that we'll discuss in the next video. In the next slide, you will be able to see a link, which is the assignment link. You will get that description in your video also, at the down of the video. So you have to complete that assignment, and I will request the parents that please go through the assignment and make your ward, and be ensure about it that he or she has completed that homework, and bring it to us whenever the school will open. So thank you. Stay home, stay safe.